Hi YouTube and fellow Kerbonauts, this is me again. I want to kind of show the next steps of building a quick and easy rocket with the shuttle I built in the previous video. I'm going to call this new model the Kerbotrono, and this is going to be the Mark 1. So I have my basic lander and escape pod, but I want to make sure I have all the staging correct. So I'm just going to mouse over and make sure that the top decoupler is below the parachute and the capsule, and then I want to make sure that my my first thruster here is below that decoupler, and then so on. I want to make sure this is below here and this decoupler is here. And since I'm never really going to need to let go of these landing pods, because all these landing struts, I'm just gonna bring everything up in here just to make it slightly more organized. And then I'm gonna bring this rocket up here, and so I can look at it from lower. I think I'll just go for a nice little simple rocket here. So I'll then add 3 of these fuel tanks, and then one of these LVT-45 fuel engines. You can see that this one has thrust vectoring, and that's what I want, especially on my middle engine, because once I'm in space, this guy will help me steer way better than using my RCS alone. At that, I'm gonna add some of these radial decouplers and give myself 6-sided symmetry and put it about right there, and then put on some extra tanks on the external, and the idea is that these guys will run out and feed the center rocket before I get to orbit, and then I can let go of these so the ship is much lighter. So what I did is I basically I put that fuel line at the bottom tank of these exterior rocket stacks and made it meet the interior one. And then just so I know I can steer better, I'm gonna just put these vectoring engines on here as well. And the last step would be just to make sure I tie it all together with some of these strut connectors. I'll put one at the bottom and then one at the top. And for some pretty aesthetics, and I think it might help now, I'm going to add these aerodynamic nose caps to the exterior fuel tanks. At this point, I want to make sure the radial decoupler in here launches at the right time, and all engines fire at the same time. So I saw this one here. I'm going to move it down. And then I want this engine here to kick off as soon as I engage this 5th stage, and I also moved up those struts so I don't launch them off. I need those to land. So here should be a quick ship. I don't know if this will get me to the moon. It looks like it's pretty light, but it's quick and dirty, pretty easy ship to build. Let me know in the comments if you need any help.